What's good, locals? Welcome back to the Local Podcast. This is episode 57. You can find our podcast on Audioboom, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store, if that's still available. I'm not sure, but you have me, Carlos Perez, and my good friend
Miguel Vasquez.
We usually talk about movies, TV shows, anything that pretty much interests us, but we mainly focus on video games. And how do we always start this podcast, Mike? How have you
Carlos, been? Yeah, I was gonna ask you first. Instead of you asking me, now it's time for me to ask you. Carlos, how you been?
I call last. Nah. I've been chilling. What have I been doing? We missed last week. We had things that came up, but nonetheless, we're here. Finished work. I'm finally back home, as you can tell from the audio quality. So that's better. Yeah, finished work. That was pretty cool. It was fine. It was whatever's. Could have went a lot smoother, but hey.
For sure.
What else have I been doing? I've been playing a lot more Sekiro. I got through way further than I have ever gotten every time I restarted the game. So hopefully I could keep that up and beat that game. I've already failed my New Year's resolution of beating a game every single month. So maybe if I could beat 2 games in March, then that'll make up for February. And yeah, I've been playing Sekiro. I got back on my Persona 5 Royale game. I put in like an extra 15 hours recently. So I'm really invested into finishing it because I do want to finish the story just because I know how highly it's always talked about. And I love the game, honestly. It's so good. I always talk highly about it whenever I mention it to somebody. But other than that, yeah. My first week back from work was last week. And I went skating. I had a really good skate sesh that day. Skated with everyone. There was a video about it and everything on Instagram. Nate edited a video. And yeah, I went a lot harder than I should have because the next day I was so sore. But regardless, I still had a great skate sesh. We were going to go skate today. We were going to go out. But literally when we're making plans, we're going to go somewhere far. And I was like, oh, crap. If we go, we have to record the podcast at 7. And we're going to leave at 2. It's an hour to get there. It's 3. Skate for 3 hours. And then drive back. And who knows what traffic would have been like. So we just didn't do it at all. But we're gonna go out traveling tomorrow. Go to Simi Valley, hit up the indoor skate park. So that should be fun. Sure. Ski with the homie Doug. See who else goes.
Sure. Thanks for the invite. Not on skate, but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but other than that, nothing interesting really happened this week. I remember mentioning last time on the podcast, I got one of the PC parts I was looking forward to, upgrading my whole setup and everything. So I got a second part. I got my motherboard and I got some RGB strips for my cables. So that's gonna look really nice. I can't wait to see what the final upgrade looks like in person, you know? And since it's gonna be water cooling, I'm thinking about making a full-on video on not how to do it, but my journey through doing it, because this is my first water cooled build and I never did one. So I would like to not document it, but record it and probably make a little video out of it. See if Vince is down.
Yeah, for sure.
But other than that, yeah, I just been chilling at home playing, just grinding away. I moved my room around. I cleaned it up really, really good.
Ooh,
and I feel like I have a lot more space in my room now. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. Yeah, literally the day I got home from work, I literally started cleaning my room, deep cleaning, and just moving stuff around. You know how my bed was in the middle of the room, up against the wall. Yeah, it's not there anymore. It's on the side, up against the wall. But yeah, nonetheless, I got to start making a bookshelf to put behind my couch for my books. So yeah. But nonetheless, yeah, that's pretty much the most interesting thing I have done. But hey, what have you been up to?
Well, that's good. That's good. Sounds like a very productive week, For sure, my week was just this week and last week. Last week was for sure better than this week. Last week I only went out for I think twice. I think the only highlight was going to Bass Pro Shop. In case you know what Bass Pro Shop is, it's a huge indoor store where you can buy outdoor equipment, kayaks and guns and stuff like that for hunting. So I went there with a friend. I hadn't been there for a while, so it was good to like just see like the taxidermy stuffed animals. It's always been like it's always been a part of like my childhood, just like walking around there. It's like pretty much like Disneyland for like hunters. It's really nice there. So I did that. That was last week, and this week was just pure like hell, like stress inducing. Like I was like, honestly, I'm not. I very very rarely say this word, but I was kind of a little depressed, just because I was struggling with like just making time for my client, and also with the other people that I'm working with for the toys. I didn't really respond back just because like they sent me a long ass paragraph, and I was like, I'm not gonna read that fucking email. So like, so I kind of liked it on reading that. I haven't even fully read it yet. I've read a little bit about it, but it's so long, dude, and I'm not like, I don't know. It's just, and then this whole week I tried getting accepted into like an organization to sell my artwork. I'm not gonna say what it's about, just because like a lot of people have like mixed feelings about it. But yeah, it's just it sucks. This week was pretty rough, just because like the amount of reactions people have. But I'm not gonna get into it, just because like we're gonna be talking about games. But yeah, this week was definitely rough, but now it's just a lot better now.
Is it more rough, or was it just more busy than usual than you can handle?
Both. I have to say both. I was like, I wasn't getting enough sleep. Like for sure, for sure it was busy and stress inducing, both. Just very rough.
Yeah, because I know you like to handle your business one thing at a time, and it just seems like you got a lot going on, more than
Yeah, dude. Just yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, dude, I'm not very like, I'm not a depressed person at all, dude. I'm jolly as fuck, dude. Like, so this week pretty much hit hard. I was like, oh fuck, dude, I feel like shit, dude. Like, damn, especially with the people, like the people's reactions, of what I announced, on Twitter. I'm not gonna get into what I announced. It's just it pretty much has to do with selling artwork. Some people are against it, and some people would like message me saying like, "Oh, you're a fucking asshole," and then this is stupid. I didn't get offended at all. I'm like, hey, like, it happens, but yeah, it's just mostly like the busyness, like not having enough time for my client. Like I haven't really been communicating with them, and of course with the people in China, the people that are like producing my toys, I haven't really got back to them just because it's been a crazy week, busy week. But yeah, like it seems it's getting better now. I feel a lot better than I was like early morning yesterday. But yeah, that was pretty much my week. I finally got to play a little bit of God of War. Or I should say PS5, because I haven't really been playing it at all these past 2 weeks since our last podcast. I got to play it last night. This morning I fell asleep like around 5 or 6. So I was playing it like I got on the PS5 at 4. I was playing a little bit of God of War just to like ease my mind, and then and yeah, knocked out at 6. I woke up around 1. Or you woke me up with the phone call, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a busy week, but honestly, it's getting better now. I feel a lot better. It's just I overthink a lot, dude. It's all in your mind, like nobody like how was the quote? How did the quote go? It says nobody puts you down more than you do, when you overthink, It's just all in your mind. So I was thinking that, what, I'm just overthinking, But yeah, I haven't really been that was pretty much it this week and last week. Last week was chill. This week was just pretty tough. But yeah, I think, playing PS5 for the first time in 2 weeks pretty like kind of calmed me down, took some stuff away from my something yeah. Wait, what?
Sorry, I cut you off. I was asking, what did you play?
I played God of War.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I missed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm playing it in 4K, 60 frames per second. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, and then oh yeah, and also because Last week, I went to go. I took my Switch to my friend's house, and when I got back, I charged it because it was completely dead. I charged it last week, and just this morning when I played the PS5, I was like, holy fuck! I still have it. I have it. I still have the card, like the cable, the charger connected to it. I'm like, damn. Like, I don't know if that's gonna fuck up the Switch. If it's connected like the whole week. But yeah, that was pretty funny because it just goes to show you I don't really play the Switch at all. It's just been connected like that. I don't know if it's healthy for the battery or something, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I've been doing. So far things are getting better though. It's all in the mind. It's got an easier mind, But
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty much it.
That's cool, man. Well, we can hop straight into some news, unless you
For
thought
sure.
of something else interesting. Crap, I forgot. Oh, I have one more thing interesting. So
Oh, tell me.
my desk was literally so dirty, like not even like disgusting dirty, like with trash and stuff. So, as you know, I do like anime. I don't talk much. We don't talk much about it, just because I there's just nothing to talk about between me and you
Mhm.
about anime. But whatever's. So I collect anime stickers, and what I do is I get construction paper and
Mhm.
double-sided tape, and I tape the stickers on the construction paper, pretty much like a Pokemon binder. People collect Pokemon cards, they put it in a binder and they show it off, whatever's. That's what I do with my anime stickers.
Mhm.
And I've been holding off putting them on construction paper for so long, and they stacked up so high that literally it took up my whole desk. And yesterday I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and actually get this done. No
Mhm.
joke. Once I finished all my stickers, like putting them away, my desk was clean, like as if like there was nothing on it. I literally probably had like 3 things to throw away and 1 water bottle to throw away.
Mhm.
Like it was insane how much stickers I had. And
Mhm.
no joke, it took me about 2 days to finish, because the first day I ran out of double-sided tape. I went to Walmart to go buy some more, and I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I should get some more construction paper. Maybe I might need it. Nah, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I have like 100 sheets. I ran out of construction paper. So I had to wait another day to go get construction paper and everything. But regardless, yeah, I thought that was cool, because now my desk is clean and I'm happy. I literally finished putting the last stickers on today. I literally
Mhm.
needed 2 more pieces of paper and I ran out. I was so heated.
Mhm.
But anyways, yeah. So there was some. I'll show you a picture after, like a before and after picture from yesterday. It took up my
Mhm.
whole desk, and now my desk is clean. So I'm pretty hyped on that. I thought that was
Mhm.
interesting. But yeah. So we can hop straight into the news, man.
For sure. Let's do it.
Still between these past 2 weeks, there hasn't been a lot of news, but there was some pretty big news, Pokemon
Mhm.
news, Switch rumors. But let's get some little minor news out of the way before we hit some big guns.
For sure.
So first, we'll start talking about, Mike, is Aliens Fire Team.
Mhm.
Pretty much like GTFO. Crap, what was that game? Oh, Evolve. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead esque zombies
Mhm.
mix up between the Aliens movie franchise. But Aliens Fire Team is coming summer 2021. It seems pretty cool. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm assuming it has no story to it at all, like no story mode. It's just all, co-op, multiplayer and stuff like that. You already know me, dude. I'm mostly a story-based person, gamer.
Uh-huh.
I very rarely play online. So this game, like, it looks gorgeous, dude. Like when I first saw the gameplay, I was like, oh fuck, this is strictly for PS5. I'm assuming, I know it's coming out on PS5, but if it was, like fully developed for PS5 or Xbox Series X,
Yeah.
so that's good. The graphics are just gorgeous. Like I'm not a huge Alien person fan, but I will say this game, like, sure as hell is interesting. I've played Alien Isolation for a bit. I enjoy that, but this one's obviously more like action orientated. But yeah, it looks fun, dude. It really does.
Yeah, definitely. I can agree more. But
Mhm.
yeah, I was gonna ask, what turns you off from playing multiplayer?
Nothing turns me off. Honestly, dude, like I have fun playing multiplayer. It's just that there's in a sense, like I feel like I would probably get addicted to it in a way that would like I wouldn't say addicted. I'm not a person to get too addicted to things, but I feel like it'd probably like be a nuisance to me spending more time on the console than actually doing productive work on my computer.
So it's just more of a bad habits.
Yeah, I wouldn't say bad
Developing bad
habits because I still game, but it's just that I wouldn't want like to come home, and just want to play video games, like play multiplayer, with the boys, like not all the time, but I mean, like, just like instead of doing that, I could be just doing something productive, maybe once in a while I would play like co-op with the friends, but I'd rather just I don't know. It's mostly just I'm a huge like story-based gamer in my opinion. It's just the best.
So it's kind of like the main reason why I don't try to invest myself in massive multiplayer games,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I could
yeah,
either
yeah.
be like, I could play this multiplayer game or I could finish my backlog.
Yeah, dude, you
But like,
yeah, that's
but like for
perfect.
you,
Yeah.
it's like you with like a sculpting work and everything.
Bro, you said it. Yeah, like yeah, I know it's fun to play
Makes sense.
multiplayer, I'll play multiplayer. I'll play like Mario Kart, multiplayer, but for sure, like, why am I gonna invest in like a co-op game when I can just be investing more in what I do,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
it's like it's different for other people because like it's just different. That's just my opinion. That's how I view it. But
All right.
yeah, that's pretty much answers why I don't really play like co-op as much as I should be. Yeah, I hope that answers.
No, you're chilling. Yeah, dude, makes sense. Like obviously. But yeah, Aliens Fireteam coming summer 2021 looks pretty dope.
Oh, looks gorgeous. Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah, I'll probably peep it out. See if my brother gets it or see if any of the homies on PC get it because it's a shooter. So we'll see which one we'll end up with. But
For sure.
hey, new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, Shredder's Revenge. What did you think?
I've played like maybe 2 Ninja Turtles. I think one was on the NES and the other one was on the PS3. But it was pretty much like the same style as this one. What kind of style would you call this? The game, the platform, is it like beat 'em up?
Yeah, an arcade beat 'em up.
Or arcade beat 'em up. Yeah, it was like in 3D for the PS3. It was like 3D models and arcade beat 'em up. I had fun with that one. But this one's obviously like in 2D, like what, 8-bit, 16-bit graphics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like it pays homage to like the old arcade games.
It definitely has the same developers from the people that I think not the same exact, but it has developers from the people that worked on Scott Pilgrim the very first time it came out and the original Ninja Turtles Game Boy Advance game.
Oh shit. Okay, for sure. That's cool.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. The trailer that came out was really interesting. I was super hyped on the art style and I was like, thank God it's not the new Nickelodeon art style because oh my God, that thing is it looks horrible, but that's just me. And I love Ninja Turtles. But just to see that is coming back to the, what is that, the 80s, 70s look?
Yeah, I say 90, 80s. 90s actually. I think it came out in 1990. I think, yeah.
But yeah, the oldest style that you can see, but yeah, it's really clean. I can't wait.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that Rocksteady.
Dude, I know. Man, dude, that'll be fantastic. I wish.
Yeah.
Working on Suicide Squad, but hey, anyways, but yeah, it starts off really cool. It starts off with a cool cartoon animation and then it transitions into showing some gameplay. So obviously you would be able to play as the Quad Squad, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. But yeah, you see a bunch of throwbacks. You see Shredder, you see Krang, the guy with the brain. Crap, I forgot about the guy with the rhino.
B-Hop and I know it's B-Hop, I think, and fuck, I forgot.
I forgot too. Those are the only ones I always forget. And the Fly Boy. I forgot his regular name, but and you see a little glimpse of Master Splinter. But they didn't show off any gameplay with him, but he was in the animation. But regardless, it looked really cool. No release date or price yet, but I would assume maybe it's a $20 game. But nonetheless, I'm really hyped for it. I'm definitely going to pick this up. Play with Salito. We were talking about it too.
For sure.
But Yeah. Other than that, speaking about your Switch, and you don't know whether or not, like, if it's like why you don't play it so much, but I
Oh
wanted to
yeah.
ask you, what turns you off from playing on your Nintendo Switch
Uh,
nowadays?
okay. So I love my Switch, dude. It's just that like, it's a tablet pretty much. Touch display and everything. I have I have like three tablets in total: Switch, my drawing tablet, and my bigger drawing tablet. In my opinion, like I always think about investing time. Like invest your time wisely. Would I rather play the Switch, or would I rather play the PS5, or sculpt on my smaller tablet? Like if I were to go out, let's say to the park or like somewhere like I don't know, somewhere like in LA, and I want to like get some coffee. Would I take my Switch, or would I take my tablet to just be productive in my 3D work with my 3D work? So that's the thing. Like I feel like with the Switch, it just like it makes me like question like which one should I take? Like which one do I really need? Something that's gonna be like productive, like something that's gonna like help me like later down the future. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'll just take my sketching tablet. I'll just sculpt something there, and if I like the way it is, I can bring it back home and just work on it on my computer. With my Switch, I'm like, damn, like I don't like my Switch comes in handy, dude. Like I go to Mexico like every year, which I'm going like in 2 months. I'm gonna take my Switch, dude. I'm always playing like in the airplane or like when I'm just like chilling in the room that I'm sleeping in. So yeah, like well, I wouldn't say it turns me off, but it's just that like when I have so many like options to choose from, whether it's like taking my sculpting tablet out or my Switch, it's just that that problem of not knowing which one I should take, because I always believe in investing your time wisely, like it's okay to have fun, but there's times when I'm like, damn, time is like money, like time is like very important, like so I'd rather just take my sculpting tablet and just leave my Switch at home. But honestly, like I'm not against the Switch though, because I love my Switch, dude. I really do. Honestly, I love my Switch.
All right. Well, I'm glad you said that because how about
hmm
as every week, we
hmm
always have new Nintendo Switch rumors,
Yeah.
as you can say. But apparently, there is like a Bloomberg article saying
hmm
that there's even more Nintendo Switch rumors. So I'll just read it from the notes that
hmm
I took.
hmm
New Switch rumors from Bloomberg looked at the article, and to sum it up, I'm just going to read Wario64's tweets. They're pretty much the same, just in shorter terms of the article.
hmm
So it says that they report that the new Nintendo Switch model will have a 7-inch Samsung OLED 720p display with plans to unveil later this year.
hmm
Displays
hmm
in mass production starting June with initial monthly target for just under 1 million units. The new Nintendo Switch model will have a 4K resolution when docked for TV mode. OLED will consume less battery life, offer higher contrast, and possibly faster response when compared to the current Switch display. Switch and Switch Lite displays are 6.2 and 5.5 in comparison. The new Samsung screen is about 7 inches
hmm
of display. So,
Damn.
from the rumors of how this is, how sweet does that sound?
It sounds badass, dude. If I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot more powerful, right? A bit more powerful. It's gonna display 4K and everything.
I'm not sure if I would assume it'll be more powerful, but my thing is to keep it the same size to fit your Joy-Cons. Like, dang, that's
hmm
gonna be hard, you know?
Yeah.
So what they do or there's a PC part that you could plug into your laptop, and it's pretty much a portable graphics card, and you'll be able to play your games like on a 4K TV in 4K. So my
hmm
assumption was to get this 4K resolution docked for TV mode is maybe they will sell a 4K accessory or it'll be bundled with the OLED screen. I'm
hmm
not sure how it will work, but nonetheless, these are just all rumors in
hmm
general. But yeah, I wanted to know your thoughts on what they could do to make it better.
Um. Uh. Obviously, like I love the display, the 7-inch display. Like even with the original Switch is like what 6.2 inches. Like every inch counts. You know, like it's a difference. You know. So
That's what she said.
yeah, I was gonna say that, but yeah, 7-inch. Like if it's gonna be a lot powerful for sure. If that's the case, if they are unveiling or if they are releasing a new Switch, for sure, dude, I'm gonna sell my Switch, my OG Switch, and I'm gonna get this Switch because I'm gonna be able to play Doom at much better, high resolution, better frame rate, and it's just gonna be a whole lot fun, dude.
Docked.
What?
4K docked. 720p on the road.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, even with the Switch, it's like what, like 420p or I don't know, but yeah, like and I've told you before. I don't know if I ever mentioned it on the podcast, but I've never played. Well, I've never really played my Switch on dock, dude. It's mostly handheld. So like you'd question me like why won't I get the Switch Lite? Well, I mean, just for one, like I do like the Joy Cons. I do like the fact that I'm able to take it out and then and then play Mario Kart without having another pair of Joy Cons. I could just use the same ones that I have with a friend. So that's the reason why I wouldn't like switch over to Switch Lite. Instead, I'd keep the OG Switch. But yeah, dude, I really don't play dock at all. And with the new Switch coming out, I think that's a really nice touch, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Imagine playing Breath of the Wild 4K on the TV. That game's already gorgeous enough. I can only imagine what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
If these rumors are true. Like I said, these are just rumors. It's a possibility, but nothing confirmed until Nintendo says so, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And earlier this year, Nintendo already said that they don't have anything planned to announce anytime soon. So who knows? This could be completely for something else. But I mean, could you believe we're already 4 years or 4 or 5 years into the Nintendo Switch lifestyle?
Yeah, dude. What? Let's see. 18, 19, 20, 21. 4 years. Yeah, it came out in 2017.
Yeah, dude, that's insane.
Time flies, dude.
I've had the same Switch since it released day one and everything. Wow.
And it's still running good or what?
Yeah, still runs good. Kicks ass. I love it.
For sure, bro.
I can never talk down on the Switch. It is literally my favorite console. Yeah. I love playing it docked when I have friends over. I love playing it on the go, especially with my grip. But yeah, if a Switch Pro comes out this year, definitely gonna get my pre-order in day one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude. I'm hyped for it too, dude. I love my Switch, dude. Like I said, it's just a matter of which I'm not gonna explain it. Yeah, I just explained it earlier, but yeah, dude, I love my Switch, dude, and I'm hyped for it. I'm definitely gonna sell my Switch, my OG Switch, and I'm getting the newer one. I hope it comes out to at least $350, not $400, but like hopefully like the new Switch retails for like $300. Because like to be honest, dude, to be fair, dude, the Switch hardware right now is really really outdated. And yet Nintendo is still selling it for $3, dude. Like, so I'm hoping for them to retail the new Switch for $300 and the old Switch for like $200. You know.
We're gonna have to be realistic. It's Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do 300. I think they're gonna keep, if anything, if these Switch Pro rumors ever like come to light and Nintendo's like, yep, Nintendo Switch Pro or the new Nintendo Switch. You know how they did it with the 3DS or whatever's the new 3DS. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I feel like they'll keep the Switch Lite and they'll keep the regular Switch, and then they'll just have like a triple version. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't discontinue the OG Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the price on the Switch Lite? $200?
Yeah.
Yeah, $200 for the Switch Lite, which is a steal in my opinion.
Yeah.
$300 I feel like is a sweet spot for the Switch. Yeah, it is underpowered, but like it's Nintendo. You're not playing like AAA games on your Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna play AAA, like
get a PS5 or PS4, a different console.
Yeah, get a more powerful console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if the Switch Pro comes with that 4K dock and you're gonna be able to play these games on the road, 720p on OLED, damn, I don't know. I feel like they'll charge probably like $400, honestly.
Probably, huh?
Like I feel like that's a good rise though. 200, 300, 400. It's not as powerful as the PS5 digital, but I mean, if the rumor is true where you're going to be able to play 4K docked, hopefully at a higher frame rate too, because I know some Nintendo games try to be pushing hard and the frame rate is kind of just bad. Like when Breath of the Wild first came out, it had frame rate issues. But yeah, if maybe $400, if it's $500, that's absurd. It would have to be powerful. It would have to be on par as the Series X and PlayStation 5 for me to actually get that thing. You know what I mean?
And yet you'd probably still have like Nintendo fanboys saying, "But it's portable," you know, like that's their excuse all the time. Oh, it's portable. You can take it anywhere. I'm all like, that's not the point though. It's just, in my opinion, it's just, just go on though. I'll say later, but I think I cut you off. Go on.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, if it's for sure, I feel like 450 will be pushing it. But
absolutely.
But I for sure think if the Switch Pro ever comes to light, I feel like $400 would be the spot.
No, I say 350, dude. 349.
I don't know. I feel like it's just too low for Nintendo.
No, because like it'd be crazy, dude. Like $400, like, dude, you can just get a digital PS5, dude.
But imagine how hard it is still if this ever comes out and if they ever supply the demand for PS5s.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I'm thinking of too.
Yeah. I think 400 is not like, I don't know. I feel like 400 would be too expensive. 350, all right, and then the OG Switch 300 and then
the Switch Lite.
Yeah, Switch Lite 200, like, I think 350 is more reasonable, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I would say reasonable too, but I'm trying to think like business wise. I feel like they wouldn't do 350.
I feel like they would. I feel like they'd like that'd be like the $400. That would be like the most expensive handheld console of all time. Even the PS Vita, which has been said that it was like the most expensive. I think it came out for $300, $299.
But
now imagine a new Switch for like $400. That'd be way too expensive.
But they don't claim the Switch as a handheld.
Yeah, that's true. But either way, I mean, it's just 400 for like something that,
because you're not paying just for handheld. You're paying for that 4K dock.
Yeah.
So now we're thinking about like not price of the handheld. We're thinking of the dock that is going to be coming with. Yeah. The hardware that's going to be inside that thing.
Mm-hmm. That's true though. That's true. I'm curious to see how the dock is gonna be. I'm assuming it's gonna be like much powerful. It's gonna help beef up the Switch console when connected. I'm actually curious to see like what they have in it, but for sure, like since they're saying the dock's gonna run at 4K, I'll say that my best guess is that they'll probably have games run under 4K, maybe like 2K, just like the PS4 Pro.
I see. So like checkerboard.
Yeah, checkerboard running. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. If anything, if it's true and like if they advertise it as anything, if they're gonna try, like in my opinion, if they're gonna try pushing $400, I feel like they shouldn't advertise it as going out. They should advertise it as a beefier dock, playing games in 4K. Breath of the Wild update, Mario Odyssey update, everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that'd be, or a Smash Bros. Ultimate update. Imagine that. That'd be pretty nuts. But yeah, like I said, the Switch, the OG Switch, is comfortable, on the go and in docked. So I can only imagine like a stronger, because a majority. Can you really say like a majority of people are playing the Switch docked all the time? No, they're mainly on the go, Yeah. And it gives like the Switch Pro should give us a reason to play docked. You know what I mean? That should be their main focus point if the 4K resolution docked is true. But yeah, nonetheless, 7-inch screen. Yeah, I'd be pretty hyped for that. I always liked a bigger screen on my, like playing in my hands,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I have a picture posted from IGN showing us comparison sizes of the screen from the Switch Lite, Switch, and the Switch Pro. But to take up like less bezel room, hell yeah, that looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I could only worry about people with bigger hands though, like holding the
Ooh.
Joy-Cons, like if their skin is like covering some of the screen.
Yeah, their thumb, you know, that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just thought of that right now, just looking at the
Yeah.
picture.
But to be fair, well, not actually. No, I'm actually wrong because I was gonna say it's mostly kids playing the Switch, but you know, us adults are playing it too. So yeah, that was a bad example. But yeah, it's beautiful, dude. It's not official, but I mean, maybe the screen will probably be like there'll probably be a little bit of bezel in there.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's, you know, bigger screen means and especially because it's going to be 720p with the 7-inch display. I think that's reasonable. 720p, like as long as it runs at 60 frames per second, as long as Doom runs at 60 frames per second, I'll get a Nintendo Switch Pro.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of these rumors and why they might be true, some might not be true, but we have a brand new Pokemon game coming out. They literally last week when we were talking about it, that there's Pokemon news the next day after we were recording, they came out and announced Pokemon Arceus. I don't know how to say that Pokemon's name. Arceus, Arceus. I say Arceus originally, but never got a confirmed answer. But hey, Pokemon Arceus. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I went through it. They mostly show like in the beginning they're just showing like the old vintage, you know, Pokemon games. But
okay, you're watching the Pokemon Direct or whatever it was.
Yeah, official full presentation, right?
Yeah, the full presentation. Yeah. So they showed off another game, but we'll get to that last. So we assume at least maybe this game, at least it says it had a release date time window for 2022. Pokemon Arceus is the Pokemon game we have all been asking for, like a Pokemon open world RPG. If you can't visualize that and you've played Breath of the Wild, literally just think Pokemon Breath of the Wild. You're literally just running around in the field, catching Pokemon without interacting with them. You know how usually in Pokemon, you're running around the grass, a question mark pops up, then you interact turn-based with the Pokemon? No, in Pokemon Arceus, you literally see a Pokemon in the grass, you just throw your Pokeball at it right then and there. No transition, nothing. You keep the flow going. And man, this game, it doesn't, obviously it's very early that they're showing it off. I wouldn't say it's even a finished build of what they're showing us, but just to know that we're finally getting something different is pretty exciting.
Yeah. Honestly, like, oh my God. And Nintendo has the funds for it, but I've always wanted them to like make a Pokemon game, an RPG or an RPG open world based game, but with like Horizon Zero Dawn graphics, you know?
That would be like, amazing, yeah. But to be fair, it's not Nintendo.
Yeah, I know.
Nintendo
I know that's not their style, but for a change, you know, that would blow everyone's mind. Social media would go crazy if they were to come out with a Pokemon game that looks similar to that of Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, graphic wise, you know.
Oh no, I was saying that Nintendo doesn't own Pokemon.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. I forgot. But they do fund it, right? They do fund their games.
No, I think Pokemon is just like strictly with the company. Like they're just like, yeah, we just only want these guys to do it.
Yeah,
like it's mainly a Pokemon call, I think. I'm pretty sure Nintendo gets a bunch of third-party games. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have an issue. So I think it's Pokemon is like the Pokemon company in general is the issue of why other companies can't tackle their games. Like everyone says, imagine Bethesda taking on Pokemon. Like how insane that would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seen a interview with Game Freak on how they were talking about Pokemon. And it seems like they keep their art style pretty strict on how they want things to look.
Yeah.
I know they said something, the Pokemon company said something about Detective Pikachu, about the art style, is that you can't have a Pokemon look like disgusting or like ugly or nightmarish, kind of like your artwork or whatever. But you know what I mean? Like they can't look scary to people.
Yeah.
Like look at it and just be instantly terrified. It's just more of like, hey, that's approachable. Makes sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's the Pokemon company that's not letting other companies take a jab at it.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, if I know they sub their games out, but yeah, Game Freak is still taking on this Lord Arceus, and I can only imagine, dude. They don't really get out of their shell. I know they're a small company. They don't like to hire. Not that they don't like to hire new people. It's just that they have a small group of people that work well together. And obviously, if you bring in a bunch of new people, they can mess things up. You know, like
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
we got a perfect circle. This is how we do things. Like, this is how we would like to keep doing them. Like, are you good for it? Okay, cool. Sometimes new people will try to bring new things up, like, hey, we could do this and that and this and that. But it's like, no, that's not how we do it here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's not what we do here.
yeah.
Like Panther. We don't do that here.
Oh yeah. But yeah, just to know Game Freak is still doing Lord Arceus is nice to see that the company is taking a different step of direction. But it's also worrisome to see them take a big leap of what we've been asking for.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I can only say I can't wait for this game to come out. I'm definitely gonna pick this up day one, and it'll like pair nicely with the Nintendo Switch Pro if it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine playing that game in 4K and a higher frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
So we can only imagine. But any final thoughts on Lord Arceus? Pokemon Arceus. I don't know why I keep saying Lord Arceus.
Honestly, like it's promising, dude. I haven't played a Pokemon game in years, dude, but for sure this should fulfill like many Pokemon fans' wishes of like an open world game, you know. So that's pretty cool, though. I'm happy for them, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I haven't played a Pokemon game. I still haven't even beat Sword or Shield, and just watching it made me like, damn, I should go back and finish those games.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, us Pokemon fans finally got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake, remasters, whatever they want to call it. And it's called Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Shining Pearl, which I high-key not a fan of the names, but I grew up with that generation. That was my first generation of Pokemon. I've always mentioned it on podcasts, but nonetheless, I'm super excited. What do you think about those?
I've never played those. I played I think the ones before it, Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire. I think those games came out in 04 or 03. But yeah, I think that game, Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, came out in 2006. So the art style is a bit different from even on the Game Boy SP or Advanced or DS at the time. It was just different gameplay, I think. Fuck, but yeah, it looks nice. Looking at the graphics enhancements, it looks nice. Very Breath of the Wild, in my opinion. The graphics look kind of like Breath of the Wild, just cartoon style, you know.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I don't know how I feel about the new art style. I know they subpart it to like a different team to remaster it, but I know Game Freak is still a part of it. Yeah, the art style is kind of like iffy with me. It seems like they try to go for like a Link's Awakening look, but it's not fully there. I'm not sure, but for sure, I'm definitely going to pick it up day one, and that's supposed to come out late this year. And I'm going to get, for sure, try to get both. But nonetheless, I can't say how hyped I am. We called it. We've all been waiting for this day to come, and we're finally going to get it this year. I've been looking everywhere to see if there's like an exclusive like European version that comes with a steelbook. I still can't see if they ever announced one, but yeah, nonetheless, we finally got Pokemon Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond. And the names, I don't know who came up with those names, but those are some funky names. Like I know with the remasters of Ruby and Sapphire, it was like Omega Ruby and crap. I forgot what they called Sapphire. But anyways, yeah. So we finally got those Pokemon games that we've been asking for, and definitely can't wait to see what it would look like on the Switch Pro on the go.
Yeah. Exciting times.
But yeah, pretty much we didn't have that much news this week still, other than just those Pokemon news and those Switch rumors. But Switch rumor news are never new, really. They come out frequently, like every week. So we don't know until Nintendo says so.
Yeah. True. That's like the highlight of the podcast, the Switch rumors and the Pokemon.
Definitely.
Hmm.
But other than that, I can't think of anything newsworthy to talk about. Oh, we usually talk about movies and TV shows at the beginning before video games, but something to point out, I forgot to put in notes. So apparently the Zack Snyder Justice League movie leaked on HBO Max.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. So apparently if you tried watching the Tom and Jerry movie, the Justice League movie played instead.
What the fuck? Yo, that's weird.
Yeah. And I guess HBO Max took it down like within like 10 minutes tops.
That's funny.
So that's pretty crazy. And I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to see that. But
damn.
Hey, we only got like 6 more days as of we're recording this, March 12th, to finally watch it. Are you going to peep into that?
The Zack Snyder cut?
Yeah.
Probably, dude. Most likely, but I don't have HBO Max, so.
All right, so you're going to have to come over there and watch it.
For sure. I'd be down for that. I'd be down.
Sick. Oh, and Godzilla versus King Kong, so I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, when does that one come out?
I think the 31st or the 21st, dude.
Ooh, okay. I think it's the 21st or 31st.
Yeah, I know they had something that they either pushed it back or they moved it up. I remember reading some notes on that. But yeah, man, I can't think of anything else newsworthy.
Me neither.
All right, man. And we don't got any questions, so we could just end it right there.
For sure. No questions, huh? Do you have a question for me?
No, I can't think of anything on the fly.
Here, let's give ourselves 10 seconds to think of a question.
All right.
All right, I think I have one now.
Okay, go.
All right. Would you rather be Instagram famous or Twitter famous? And why would you and explain why you would choose to be famous on that platform, for what reasons and stuff like that. Let's say like you have like you either have 1 million followers on Instagram or 1 million followers on Twitter, and for what reason? Which reason would you choose that platform to like be famous? You know, quotation marks famous.
I would choose Twitter.
All right, and why is that?
Because on Instagram you have to post videos, pictures, and like share on your story. You know, at least on Twitter, I could just type something out and I'll just get Twitter famous for it. You know what I mean? Just from words. And if I do want to post a picture or video, I have the option to, but that is not what Twitter's all about. You know what I mean? And they also have stories, but Instagram is strictly pictures or videos. You could take a screenshot of some notes of words and post it, but that's still posting pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it would just be too much work to think of a clever thing to be posting on Instagram when I could just post a tweet, you know?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I was going to ask you something about your PS5, but I forgot. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. So, Little Nightmares 2 today?
Oh, I haven't gotten it yet.
I'm still waiting so we could play together and then we could actually have a spoiler chat on the podcast.
For sure. Damn, can you play like the full game like with another player co-op?
No, it's single player.
For sure.
A single player, but we were just going to hop in a party chat and then just play the whole game through.
For sure. Yeah, I missed that. We did that like a couple weeks ago or a month ago.
Yeah, with Little Nightmares 1, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I missed that, yeah. For sure. We'll set up a date for sure, dude.
All right, for sure.
I miss that. You know, something to take off my mind, you know?
Got you. But
for sure.
Yeah, man, get us out of here. This has been episode 57.
All right, let me just
Dude, I can hear you scrolling.
All right. Okay. That was 57, right? All right. And that was episode 57 of the Logo Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store, and that one app you know about that we don't. Also join Discord. You can find direct links in the description of wherever you're listening to. Thanks for everything, and we'll see you next week.
All right. See you.
That'll get hot.
Definitely. That was a banger.